Okay, everybody, we are doing our weekly, what should we call this, Alisha? Our weekly motivational, inspirational, educational call. So
So I don't know. I'm thinking more like lightning it on fire movement.
lightning on fire. That's awesome. Well, I love the whole lightning thing did not come up from Tampa Bay. It came from Chad Brock's song. And the song is lightning does the work, boys, thunder makes the noise. Thunder makes a noise. Yeah.
I always loved that song, but I
Yeah.
did not know that that's where that came from for
That's
your
where Team
team. That's
Lightning
so
came
cool.
from because I thought about the work. And I asked Chad, gosh, years ago. I'm like, you cool with me using it? He's like, absolutely, man, use it. So, but that's where it came from. And Lucy's coming in here. But what our plan is, Alisha and I have been accountability partners for well over a year now. And we've just been really coaching each other, feeding off each other's energy and helping. What's up, Lucy and Ben? I'm super happy to have y'all on here.
Hello, hello.
So we're just getting in. We just started recording. But our goal is to do this once a week. Now, the times may fluctuate, especially going into the summer's months, but we'll try to give everybody, several days notice and when we're going to do these. We want these to be about 30 minutes. We want 15 to 20 minutes of, good kind of coaching and ideas. And then we want about 15 to 10 minutes of Q&As. What do y'all need to work on? And feel free during the week to shoot Alisha or myself questions on, hey, I need help with this or I need help with that. Because you need help with it, that most likely means somebody else needs help with it. So that's why I like to do these. And this is outside of a team environment. So this is just Alisha and I as accountability partners going, hey, let's do this. We have motivated people. We have people that want to grow. So why not? So with that, we're going to get into it tonight. And what we're going to do is we're going to cover 5 points when it comes to customers. Tonight, we're going to focus on customers. We're not going to focus on team building and stuff like that. So and the reason we're doing that is because this superstar right here has not only earned the trip, she's earned multiple new sales bonuses. She's earned multiple annual sales bonuses. What do you want? Fourth?
Yeah, I got the fourth, but my clock just reset. I'm gonna get to like 8 this year.
Yes.
By next
yeah. So,
end of May.
So that's the first two is 1,000, 500, 500, 1,000 for the third one, 1,000 for the fourth one. So she's made $4,000 in annual sales bonuses. She did just over $38,000 worth of personal and customer volume. And I'm going to say this, she did it mostly on her own. Her team's growing now. So, I mean, Slate's on here and she's got several others working. But for the most of the last 12 months, Alisha has done that by herself. It's 38,000 personal volumes by yourself anyway, but she had no fire from a team until now. She's got Slate. You had several people at Revolution on your team. So I love it. And Slate was there. But the reason I want her to talk about several of these points is I see that she's very proficient at it. And so I'm going to cover the 5 points real quick. And then Alisha, I want you to dive into, start at one and go through. But the first point we're going to cover is how to approach a potential customer. Second one is follow up with customers. Third one is watch for associate behavior by your customers. Fourth one is reaching out to endangered list. The back office does that. And then the fifth point tonight is importance of $1,000 to $2,000 in personal customer volume. So why don't you cover the first four and I'll grab that last one.
All right. Sounds good. Well, guys, first and foremost, like how to approach a potential customer. And this is something, Patrick, we were kind of covering earlier. I think it's important for us to think about the tools that we use and, who these customers are. And first and foremost, you have to have a working list. As soon as you are in, if you don't have one right now, if you do not have, whether it is a notebook that you write everybody's name down on, an Excel spreadsheet, whatever works for you, you need a working list and you need to make notes. What were these people interested in? Are they interested in DNA? Are they interested in detox? Did they need energy? Did they need more money? Because when things come out like a DNA sale, when things come out like new hydrate flavors, all you have to do is go back to your list and people that were already interested in clean products, that you want to shoot them a quick little message. Hey, I know last time we talked, you were super interested in this. there's a new flavor or there's a DNA sale or whatever. So a working list is super, super important on getting new customers. So definitely make sure that you have that somewhere. And how to approach. So your everyday life, a lot of times people think that they're too busy for this business, and busy people get the most customers because you're around the most people. I don't go anywhere and I normally have something like clear, even if it's like a clear water bottle or it's my Nourish ID shaker bottle. I use my products in front of people because it always makes people ask. I mix it in front of people. That's super important. And just always have that open ear listening for being a solutions provider. Guys, we don't sell things, we provide solutions. And the more that that's the mindset to yourself of what you do, the easier it's going to be to help other people, because they can smell a sale from a mile away. But when you literally are just listening to what they're telling you, you know, oh my goodness, I haven't slept in forever, or I need to go get another energy drink, or I'm living on monsters, whatever it is, just always have that open ear and just ask them, oh, well, what do you drink? Or what do you do? I mean, I always want to know where they are, be interested in their life, where they are. Don't immediately try to share what you're doing, if that makes sense. So that's just a big thing, is having that list, having an open ear, and then looking for that opportunity to share the solutions that ID Life provides. And then, like number 2, follow up with customers is so important. Do not leave the fortune of your business to your memory. You've got to write it down and you have to follow up as soon as, and setting that next expectation. A lot of you guys have probably read GoPro. But one of the things that they talk about, if you've been in direct sales any length of time, you know that it takes anywhere from 4 to 6 exposures for somebody to make that first purchase, right? Or to get involved in any way. So that's why follow-up is so important. You have to have a list and you've got to be great with your follow-up. So say that you're at a ball field, you're at a business meeting, whatever, and you sample somebody. Set that expectation that, hey, I'm going to follow up with you in 2 or 3 hours. You're going to get all of this done. You're going to be able to really focus on your project. Or if it's a stay-at-home mom, you're going to clean your house. You're not going to feel as irritated with your children, like whatever. Paint that vision for them. Don't be afraid to do that, but then follow up when you tell them you're going to. Maybe it's that you share a video from the app. Our app is great, guys. It is gold. It is a gold mine, and you can set your own reminders in there. But send somebody a video. They're interested in detox. They're interested in DNA. They're interested in why ID Life. Those are 3 of my top videos that I share from the app, but share it with them and set that expectation. Hey, I'm going to follow up with you Monday afternoon. I would love to know what you liked best about what you saw. Dayman, that's a really good one to put in the chat. And that's something, I think Lois Gregory might have been one that I got that from. But again, it's painting that positive like picture and vision. And the whole time they're watching that video, they're looking for what they like best, right? And then do what you say, follow up. And then you're not bugging them when you do what you say that you're going to do. You're literally doing that. I don't know. Slate, I know, has an iPhone. Slate, I'm not sure if you, like with an iPhone, if you have this capability or not. But something Dayman taught me that has been gold for me is we have Android phones and we can schedule a text message. So literally, I took a screenshot today. I don't know if I can even like pull it up, but a friend of mine started last night or today, she works night shift. So she's got kind of a weird schedule. I don't know if you guys can see this. Can you tell that these bottom ones are gray? So I was literally talking about detox and some stuff she's going to do. These bottom 2 are scheduled messages. This one's scheduled for the day before she starts the second phase of her detox. This one's scheduled for the day before she starts phase 3 of her detox. I'm not leaving it to my memory because I'm in a million different places. I've got quite a few different people on detox. So scheduling this out, whether you put a reminder in your phone to send this, maybe even have a note in your phone that has this exact text for, the start of phase 2. This is my message. And if you can't schedule it out, then have a reminder on your phone for that day that you just copy and paste this into a quick message for them.
Yeah.
If you have email capability, if they read email, so it's important for you to know preferred method of communication for your customers. That's something that I always ask people. How do you prefer to be communicated with? Phone call, text message, Facebook Messenger, or email? So that's important because a lot of people are different in that. And then watch for associate behaviors from customers. Again, this is gold from, and maybe it was Donna Cash, maybe it was Lois Gregory, it could have been Katie Giese, Dawn Funk. I don't know. We have so many amazing leaders that always have these great nuggets. But one of the first things that they do when they get a new customer is immediately show them how to go into their account, grab that give 10, get 10 link, have them copy and paste it to you so that they know how to do it. If somebody does that with 3 people, they're already somebody that's super in line with becoming an associate. And I always tell them, look, I am so excited. You should log into your back office. You should have about $30 in your back office that you can use towards your own products. And although I love the referrals and I appreciate that so much, could you use extra income, or would you be interested in just being able to cover your own products like fully? Because you could get a bigger discount on your own products and actually make commission doing the exact same thing you've already done. So that share 10, give 10 link is huge and opens that door for showing people and share an associate. And don't be afraid, even if they've already gotten DNA, to share that $2.99 kit is amazing for somebody to upgrade to an associate, even if they've already done DNA, because they're still going to get detox, they're still going to get a month's worth of vitamins, etc. And remember, for those of us that have been in long enough, an associate kit sale is necessary for the new sales bonuses. So just like Dayman was talking about with me hitting the annual customer bonuses, new sales bonuses, anything like that, it's important for us to know the metrics, no different than hitting a rank every month. And guys, what gets measured gets managed. So it's very important that you know that. And when corporate puts any kind of promotion out there or anything that makes it simple for us, like the arms race, we are crazy not to tap into that. And I'm not saying this to toot my own horn, but it's just, I'm a structure person. So business is blooming last year. I like earned some stuff with that. Dayman, I don't even remember what the thing was in the fall. There was something there. Then the Block Start 90 after Live It Up. Guys, that helped me to earn. I'm probably one of the only, I'm a senior director going on the incentive trip. I'm probably the only senior director to earn the incentive trip. But that promo at the end of last year was a huge part of that because it allowed us to get some like bonus credits towards the trip. So anytime corporate puts something out there, that's why having that list is important, because it gives you, hey, they're doing something on detox. I'm going to go back to everybody that I wrote detox by their name we've talked about. Or this person said that they could really use some extra income and we've got this great promotion. Or I don't know if you've talked to any of your upline leaders, but guys, we had a phenomenal May, the best one single month that the company has had in over 2 years. We had more growth in the month of May after Rev than we have had any other time. We had more associate kit sales. They listened to us in the field. Something as simple as dropping at $100 from $7.99 on that big kit to $6.99 has been huge. So kind of wrapping up on watching for the associate behaviors there. And then Dayman, do you want to cover like the endangered list and the 1K, 2K?
Sure, I can do that. Great job. Yeah, and y'all, if y'all don't have the ability to do the scheduled text message, then set Google or Siri will set an appointment in your calendar for you verbally. So all you gotta do is tell them to do it, and they'll put it out there. So that's awesome. So the endangered list, when corporate did this is great. It shows you your customers that haven't ordered in a while. So when you click on that, it shows you the list of who they are, gives you the ability to reach out to them. Again, like Alisha was talking about, reach out to them with the promos and what's going on. Like last week at the end of the month, I actually reached out to a lot of my endangered list and said, hey, quick question. Can you tell me what you like most about your last order? So just a connection point, something to kind of a drip campaign for them. Let them know you're thinking about them. Some may never come back, but the fact that they're giving those people to us on a silver platter to reach out to them and find out, why, what's going on, and do those table touches in the restaurant business is what it's called, is you're going around and just, connecting with people. So use your endangered list, and it will grow. As you grow your customers, that list will keep funneling to you, and just keep following up on your list. The fifth point for tonight is the importance of the 1,000 to 2,000 PCV. So for a long time, we always said, you got to hit 1,000 PCV so your back office is free. Well, a couple of years ago, they've changed the compensation plan to a tiered plan, the 20, 25, and 30% commission. So if you get, sell $1 to $499, you're going to make 20% commission. If you sell $500 to $999, you get 25% commission, and $1,000 and over, you get 30% commission for the next month. Did y'all hear that? The next month. So it rolls into the next month. So for the next 30 days, if you hit 1,000, you're making 30% instead of a 20%. So that's why this customer gathering is so important. And we actually, for everybody on this call, I know you guys want to be executive director or above, correct? Raise your hand. Yes. Executive director and above. Yep. Slate. There's your hand. I saw it. It's like Ricky Bobby. So if we want that, who couldn't use an additional $300 on top of the $300 for the car bonus, for a $600 car bonus, right? So that's the thing about hitting $2,000. Not only are you going to get the commission of $600, you're getting $600 in car bonus at ED. Okay. So $600 in commissions on retail sales. Plus, as you're growing a team, you're getting residuals and executive director. The reason I preach about executive director is it unlocks a lot of downline customer override bonuses. So with the $2,000, that opens that additional $300 on the car bonus. It's not double. It's double at ED, but national director, it's still $300. Global presidential, it's still $300. So extra. So that's why it's important, number one, to hit 1,000 to get your 30%, unlock the 30%. And yes, your back office is free, but then it sets you up for more income every month from retail sales. So, and as long as you keep that going, that 30% is very nice, and it's a big difference. I mean, that's a nice little money bump. So that's what I have on that. And so with that, feel free to open up your mics. And if you guys have any questions, then let's take the next 10 minutes. Patrick.
Yeah, Alisha, you said that you shared a couple of videos. I got the detox. What else was your number 3 videos?
Absolutely. So on detox, there's actually 2, and I kind of qualify who I'm talking to. If it's a woman, especially, I like to share the one with Lois Gregory. She's got like a black and white striped shirt on. That one just is super impactful, and it's very personal. But then just the general detox reset is another great detox one. As far as the second one, it would be DNA, just the simple animated DNA.
Okay.
And then there's a quick, I think it's like a 3-minute on like why ID Light. So it's a really good one, whether it's somebody who doesn't know anything about the company, and or somebody that I might want to kind of plant that seed for associate. It's not like associate driven, but it kind of goes over the whole, like, we're all uniquely made, the whole importance of our differentiators, like the customized vitamins, DNA, that sort of thing. So yeah, those are my top 3. And when you go into the app, go to business, and you can scroll down and find all of those. They have a bunch of really amazing videos, but I try to go with like the top impactful ones. But again, make sure that you always set that follow-up appointment when you share the video. Here's the video that I was talking about. I'm going to reach back out to you tomorrow. Maybe ask them, say, just want to check and see if you think you will have checked out the video by like lunchtime tomorrow, would love to reconnect with you then to see if you had any questions and see what you liked best. Because then it doesn't make it awkward when you haven't heard from them and you're trying to figure out how to reach back out and try to see if they've, you know, whatever. Like you've already set that expectation. This is when I'm going to reach out.
Okay.
Yeah. And your app, Patrick, and the rest of you, the app sets that up before you send that text message or whatever you're sending. At the top of that, it gives you want to follow up 24 hours, 3 days, or I think 7 days. It gives you options. Well, your system is going to text you and say, hey, don't forget to follow up with them.
Yeah.
So
Now, did you see that? Did you watch that video with Mark Bennett?
yeah, with Jim Dowd and Mark Bennett.
Jim Dowd and Mark Bennett. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Very powerful.
I've sent that out to a couple people, and a couple of them were the couple people I'm going to talk to this coming week. And so far they loved it. So
yeah,
very informative. So I send that one out myself.
Another thing that I would say about the app and videos is so here's the key thing too, guys. As we have associates come on, it is key to set their first block party within the first 7 days of them coming on, because you want to remember duplication, right? Plus you also want to help them get quick wins. The longer it is before they get wins, the harder it's going to be to keep that like fire going and the fuel burning. So set that expectation. Well, I don't know about you guys, but for me, a lot of my new associates are not geographically close to me. So ideally, the best thing is in person. Get them living room or some kind of setup where they can have either a TV or a computer or something and like zoom in or play a video. And from the app, that it's a roughly 23-minute video where Logan does that block party. It is golden. They don't have to do anything but introduce you. Hey, this is my friend Patrick. You know, he's the one that's been helping me. Let them edify you. You talk briefly, and you or them, either one, just hit play on that block party. And then at the end, you close it out. Now, what's going to be the best fit for you? That block party gives them 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
So don't be afraid to use that. It is an amazing tool, especially when you have new associates that are in a different location.
And you said how many days?
How many what?
How many days?
Within the first week.
First week. Okay.
Yeah, like as they're excited and they're getting their associate kit and I can't wait to get started, the 2 things that I asked them, and this is now Slate, which you had your Slate got on, she was like doing her marathon in December and she was just checked out, didn't want to do the block party. We were going to try to do lives, and this is another reason why I'm adamant about it now, because it takes a little time to get that steamroller going back again. Mm-hmm. But the 2 things that I set expectations, like this is what we do with a new associate, is block party in the first week and list. Like today, right now, I will write down the list as we're on the phone. Who are your top 10 people? Yeah. And let's get them on a Zoom.
It's on my list. Yeah.
Good job, David.
Thank you, ma'am. See, she's coaching me, y'all. I mean, it's not. I have for 9 years have been very strong on the business side, very strong. I have no problem with that. The customer side, I'm very weak at. Well, I broke $2,000 in personal volume this last month, over 1,000, I think 1,400 last month in April. So yeah, I know that's that's odd for me, which is cool. But I'm learning from this kind of stuff. But yeah. If you can get your new associate, I know tonight's not really about associates, but if you can get a new associate to hold their block party and hit senior director in 90 days, that's why it's so crucial and why corporate has launched the 90-day arms race, is because that 90-day window, if you get somebody to senior director with cash in their pocket, with a team under them in the first 90 days, their stick and stay power has exponentially blown up. Their next goal is to want to get to executive director. So that's why it's so important to get these block parties scheduled as soon as they sign up and make it happen.
And our focus tonight is customers, but the best, most golden way to get new customers is these block parties, guys. They are so impactful and it's duplicatable.
Yep. Lucy, you got something? I saw you were unmuted for a second.
I don't think so. I think Patrick, what Patrick asked was kind of my question about the the videos. So I think the one thing I was gonna say, Damon, I know the little follow-up thing pops up after a day or so after you've sent the app or sent the video from the app, but
Mhm.
that doesn't mean that they've watched the video. So that just means that it was sent to them 2 or 3 days or however
Correct.
time was gone by.
Yeah.
Because that's been the thing for us, is that I have sent so many videos to people and they just simply don't watch them. So,
And that's where,
you know,
if you go back to GoPro, being a network marketing professional with Eric Worre, that is a really, really good resource to learn how to do. So if I send you a video, you promise to watch it. And there's a point where he goes, you'll really, really watch it? And they're like, yeah, really. So if I call you Wednesday afternoon after 4, you would have watched it already. You know, it sounds elementary, but that's how we have to treat people because they're busy. Their minds are
I know.
busy. But that's when you call them, when the reminder goes off, you're on, hey, I just want to see what, don't ask them if they watch it. Like Alisha said earlier, what did you like best about the video I sent you? Oh, I haven't watched it yet. Oh, no problem. Hey, I'll check back with you, what, tomorrow night or the night after, which is better? That's an Eric Worre. Literally, that's, hey, okay, no problem. I get it. Life's busy.
So if they've told you that if they've told you that they've already watched it, but you know they haven't, then you just have to give up on them.
That's when the what did you like best question pays off.
Oh, okay. I don't want to consume the rest of the call with this, but yeah, this person has just been pushing all my buttons and basically just lying straight to our face that he's watched
Sometimes
this
you gotta
stuff.
keep moving.
So, oh, I know.
I was gonna
and I
say,
know.
Lucy, my 2 cents on that, I have 2 phrases for it. I don't water dead plants. I don't drag dead bodies. Circle back to them. Have them on your follow-up list, but don't let it suck the energy out of you. Go to the next person.
Yeah, well, then he happens to be the next door neighbor. And there's a lot of neighbors around here, so
When you get
Right,
to
he's
car
gonna
mode,
keep seeing you, and he's gonna keep watching you.
yeah.
And in 3 months, 6 months, a year and a half down the road, when you're still doing your thing, he'll be ready when he's ready.
well, the problem, Alisha, is that he's kind of gotten to the rest of the neighbors because when we've talked to them, none of them are like interested. So
That's
he's
fine.
kind of contaminated my neighborhood a little bit. So
He's just
Well,
a cancer. That's okay.
yeah, he is.
I didn't know Julie and Celeste. They weren't my neighbors, so you got plenty. I didn't know y'all until Julie and Celeste.
Believe me, Ben and I have already discussed it, and we have decided we got it. We are doing something complete. We're going a completely different direction. So
Yep.
it's all good.
Neighbors and family and friends are the toughest. Plain and simple.
My family was much easier.
Yeah.
Well, I can tell you, my brother.
Celeste said, I wish ours was.
Anyway, I get it though. I mean, believe me, I do. We're unoffendable. So
yeah, exactly. And that's this industry. You have to be.
Yes.
Block parties. SummerSlam, Tampa on the 17th. I'm excited about that.
We're having our block party on Saturday.
Yes.
Yes, this coming Saturday. Our bathroom's done. Well, 99.9%. So
that's awesome. Very good.
It is awesome.
Yeah, good job.
You have no
Ben.
idea how awesome.
Way to go, Ben.
Hey, I helped.
It's the little things in life, truly.
It was a team effort.
Yeah. All right.
Yes.
I'm gonna stop real quick and stop recording. So